What's a live show on Unsolicited without small little techie things? Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Unsolicited with Sam and Jordyn. I am Sam. This is Jordyn. And we are celebrating 600 subscribers today on our live show. I can't even believe it.
No, I am so excited. And one thing that I want to say first, because you're going to pick up on it pretty quick, if this wasn't such a big deal, I'd probably still be under the covers right now. But we are so excited for now over 600 of you to be here with us. And yes, I unfortunately am suffering from a flu, and I am acting like a man about it. And I'm being a big baby. And I have not moved in like 2 days. So bear with me. This will be the sniffly episode.
That is okay. But listeners who've been around for a while, or if you're here joining us for the first time, this look is new. We are debuting new logo, new vibe, new backdrops, new album art. We uploaded our new album art today, which is like so freaking exciting. And we got our pictures back that we took. If you guys watched the vlog of that photo shoot that we did, we got our pictures back, and they're so good.
So good. Shout out Sam at Sam Marino at Sam Shotties, because they were phenomenal, like exactly what we wanted.
Yes. So we were just talking about right before we got on the show that 1 week ago today, we were sitting down, we were ending our episode looking at the album of Taylor Swift's Life as a Showgirl and sitting down to watch the most infamous and most watched podcast episode on YouTube, I think is the correct standing there. But Taylor Swift was on New Heights a week ago today, and I don't feel like I've ever felt more fed than I did last week, especially this past week. So many things within the episode that were happening. Like, are you kidding?
No, because like even if you've been an OG Swiftie, like if you've watched her your entire life, like I can't think of a time where we just had 2 hours of her just sitting down, talking and like answering questions and just literally yapping. Like this bitch talked about sourdough bread for like 25 minutes and all her sourdough puns. Like it was just so phenomenal. And I was giggling, kicking my feet the entire time. No, Jason did so well with that whole interview. Like the cadence was perfect, the vibes were perfect, the questions were like he was literally just asking the most basic things, but it was like everything that we wanted to know. And then her and Travis, I literally like cannot get over how in love they are and how obsessed with her he is. Like it's just the cutest thing in the whole world. And yeah, now, and since that's happened, since we got that reveal right after our last show, we've now gotten a Tay ass cover of The Life of a Showgirl, which is the purple sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that she was like, I'm going to put up a 4-hour countdown just to remind everyone how hot I am.
Yeah. and she did.
And she did. And
the
like, I refreshed and I said, totally. I didn't even buy it. And I was like, I'm thoroughly pleased.
Yeah, like good for you.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Yes.
But I'm glad you brought up the sourdough thing, because I need to talk about this, because
Sam,
I have seen so many different things about this damn sourdough thing and how it's connected to Taylor Swift saying she's going to be the Super Bowl halftime performer, because they all make sense. And normally I don't fall for that stuff. Like normally I feel like I'm pretty level-headed when it comes to the Easter egg stuff. But there was too many things. And your mother texted me that video. Literally, Jordyn's mother texted me. She texted me over the weekend a reel of this other podcast talking about the Sourdough Sam connecting to Levi State, you know, blah, 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 blah. We'll get into it. But she sent it to me and she was just like, did you see this? And I was like, how, like, first of all, I see the text from Jill and I'm like, who's dead? Like, somebody's gone, somebody's in trouble. But yeah, it's just a reel. And I was literally like, you know what? And you want to know what's so weird too? She sent me that reel about 2 minutes after I watched it. And I was like, oh, the brain cell is now budding into Jordyn's mother.
One, that is absolutely iconic in and of itself. Two, I'm glad you brought this up because I've been dying to talk about it with you. I don't know if I'm just in denial. Like,
yeah,
I like cannot be convinced that she's going to do it. And I've seen all the Easter eggs. I'm like, fuck, like they make a lot of sense. Like to the point where like, if it comes out that she is, I'd be like, wow, they were all right.
Yeah.
I just can't. And I'm talking about this in this parasocial way where, because she's my longtime friend, Taylor Swift, and I know her so well on a very personal level, but like, I just can't imagine her doing it while Travis is still actively playing in the NFL because like, it's no, I mean, granted they're the Chiefs, who knows, but like, there's no guarantee that he gets there. And then it's like, he misses the big moment, like his big moment. And then he goes and watches her. And I know he would be okay with it, but like, I don't know. To me, this just seems like something that she would do like once he retires. But
that's so valid.
There are so many eggs. Like, how do we ignore all the eggs?
That's the thing, is that I can't imagine her doing it. And I can't imagine that all happening. But the Easter eggs are really getting me. It was her telling Jason that she thinks about sourdough 60% of the time, which obviously we're going into Super Bowl 60. And the whole sourdough connection is Sourdough Sam is the 49ers mascot, and the Super Bowl next year, or this upcoming season, is going to be in Levi Stadium, which is where the 49ers play.
And she played there on her 47th show.
Yes.
Of the Eras Tour.
Which she dropped a lot of 47s. She dropped a lot about the 1970s too, and I don't know what the fuck that means.
We are so crazy. I literally saw a Swiftie be like, guys, don't worry. It's not going to be 12 tracks. It's actually a double album because Pinocchio was behind her as she said that. And I was like, we need to touch grass.
No, the double album thing, I think it's going to be 12 tracks and that's it. She said on the podcast that was it. She was only going to be 12 songs. She was like, there's nothing else coming out of this. And I feel like she wouldn't say that and then go behind everyone's back and put something else out.
I know.
So there was that. And then.
However, she did tweet, not a lot going on at the moment. And then release Folklore, Evermore, bing, bang, boom. Here's the biggest tour of all time.
We can't trust her.
We can't. Why we're crazy.
The other Easter eggs that I've been seeing that I do 100% believe in, it is the Bad Bunny collab.
I agree. Those I think are pretty, because also she had obviously they were putting honey on Travis during the scene, but like still for her to use the honey emoji. Now she has a song called Honey.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think she's going to do one of those things where she like throws out the remixes.
Yes.
And I know that if Honey is going to go as hard as I think it is and then have a Bad Bunny collab with it and do like one of those Elvira witchy Latin Bad Bunny remix.
Oh, I'm going to die.
Oh, forget it. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to absolutely lose it. But that I 100% think is happening.
The other, what if she is doing the Super Bowl? Like, what do we even do?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm already overwhelmed and nothing has even happened.
No, we're like over a month away from the album, and I'm just sitting here in like so much anticipation and like the Super Bowl. You know how like other people who aren't necessarily football fans will be like, oh, this is my Super Bowl. Like, this is literally my Super Bowl.
This is like the Super Bowl Super Bowl.
If you add Taylor Swift in the smack dab middle of it, I think I'd explode. Like,
and if it does come out that she is doing it, and then everyone's going to be like, okay, well, the NFL is rigged and I'm not watching it and fuck this and blah, 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 blah. And you know that the second that happens, if it happens, if she does perform, and let's just say the Chiefs are also in the Super Bowl again, literally ratings will be out of control. She has, what is there? Like, I need to check how many freaking views that episode has, because last time I checked it was at 16,000. And I'm sorry, not 16 million.
I was gonna say, whoa.
It's at 19 million. I checked it yesterday, I think, and it was at 16 million. So we're approaching 20 million views on a podcast on YouTube. Like, that times national television times Taylor Swift times NFL is like billions.
It has 20 million views. It dropped exactly 1 week ago, minus 11 minutes.
Right, yes. Which I literally didn't know what to do with myself also while I was watching it.
I was pacing and just like,
I had to go run and I had to go feed my brother's cat. And so I'm like, I had YouTube up on my phone on my fucking MagSafe thing, driving over there in the rain, because also it was thunderstorming, drove over and then put it on the TV while I was there, and I just sat on the floor by myself and like nobody's with me, and I was just like, what is happening?
No, it was freaking crazy. And I just remember like listening to it and just like, I was like, she could be our friend. Like, she would love hanging out with us, because she's talking about how hype she was when they drafted Xavier Worthy. She's talking about cover 2 and cover 4. And I was like, Taylor Swift, babe, like, please watch an NFL Sunday with me and Sam. Like,
literally.
So we would bake and like hold your cats and watch Red Zone with Taylor Swift. Like,
oh my God, it'd be really magical. It would be. I think after that, I'd be like, all right, time to go off of the earth.
No,
Nothing will beat this. Like, it's fine. I've peaked. There's nothing else for me here. It's time for me to leave.
Oh my God. I like truly believe she would be a friend though.
No, she seems so cool. And I was literally, when I was with Jordyn a couple weekends ago, I was literally explaining sourdough to her, because I also sourdough. And I was like trying to explain it to Jordyn. I was like, it's alive. You have to feed it. And she was like, what does that mean?
I was like, I'm never touching bread again. Like, Sam looks at me. She's sitting and she's explaining. She's like, yeah. And then it becomes alive and you have to feed it so it grows. And I said, slow the fuck down. What do you mean this shit in a bowl comes to life and I have to feed it and take care of it? Like,
and then Jordan's fiance Brian is sitting on the couch. He's not helping. He's like, Jordyn, it gets up and walks around the apartment like that. I was like, Brian, no. I was like, stop. She's gonna believe you.
He is one of those men, and I think it's so funny, so it works, where his love language is like making me panic first. Yes. Because they do every time. We've been together for almost 3 years. We're getting married. We live together. I fall for it and I go, what? And then I go, oh. Like,
think for 1 second, Jordyn. I am thinking for 1 second. Okay. Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
But I would make her, my specialty right now is sourdough cinnamon rolls that I make completely from scratch, the icing completely from scratch, and they are so good every time. I bring them to like every event that I go to. And I would be like, Taylor, I'm gonna make you sourdough cinnamon rolls, and I would put all my love into it too, so it would taste extra good.
Sam, we need to start a sourdough blog. Like, it's like, because she reads them. She said, I'm on all of them. So imagine if we had like a teaching my dummy friend from New Jersey who loves Taylor Swift and Philadelphia Eagles how to make sourdough. Perfect SEO. Taylor Swift would be like, perfect, this is for me. And
no,
then
literally
of every article, we would say, Taylor Swift, please join us for an NFL Sunday.
And one day she'll say yes, and then we'll be able to do that. Yeah. No. Ooh. Literally. You make a sourdough, and I'm going to start teaching you how to sourdough. It's a lot of waiting. It's like a lot of like, okay, put everything together. Okay, now wait 6 hours And then you're like, okay. And then the 6 hours are up and they're like, okay, you got to turn and fold. And then you have to do the stretch and folds. And then you have to let it sit for like 30 minutes. And then you go back.
Life and grabs your face and runs
Yes,
off.
yes, exactly. And then you have to let it proof and then it gets bigger and then you have to let it rise. And then you have to
Draw on it with a knife.
Yes, that's called scoring.
Score.
Yep. I actually, for my birthday, yes, score. There are 2 things there. We score bread and we score touchdowns. Taylor and Travis. The alchemy.
It's all connected. What if I told you I'm a mastermind?
Well, speaking of the alchemy and songs, I feel like this is a perfect segue. We were talking about this over the weekend.
Yes.
We're going to do some fun Taylor Swift inspired fantasy football team names because we are activating our fantasy football league again with all of our ladies. And I will always try and incorporate Taylor Swift into my fantasy football name because then I'm in like a league with all dudes. And then I'm like, this is my team name and they have to refer to me as that. And I don't care. So I wrote down so many and I don't even know if I'm going to tell you all of them because some of them are really bad.
I have like a bunch of different variations. Like I have some Taylor Swift, some other pop girlies, and then some just like random ones.
You know, I totally so the thing was too, this was like I messaged Jordyn about this and I was like, we should do this. And then like 45 minutes ago, Jordyn was like, all right, I'm writing down those fantasy team names. And I went, shit. And I also forgot that I had told you that we should do other artists too. So mine are just Taylor Swift related.
No, I have, and I don't know if any of these are really like good, but
that's okay.
This is where we're at.
Between the both of us, there's got to be at least 2 to 3 really, really good ones.
I like those odds.
Okay. Well, right. I just want to do some honorable mentions. These were team names of mine already.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have one of mine from last year.
Yeah. So these are player-inspired ones. So I did have Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback either last year or the year before in one of my leagues. And I said, you're on Mahomes, kid, which I thought was very clever. And then the other one I had Drake London on my team. So I did Go Long London.
That's brilliant.
I partially stole them from the internet, so I can't take full credit for that.
That's totally okay.
Yes. But those are my honorable mentions there.
Mine last year was the Tortured Players Department.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that. So that's my honorable mention. One that I just want to say that I thought it's not Taylor Swift related, but it's like trendy.
Yeah.
Song like Nothing Beats a Jet 2 Holiday.
Yeah.
I have Nothing Beats a Jay Jettas 2 Holiday. And I thought that was really good.
Now I have to draft Justin Jefferson and make it my team name. That is so good.
I really liked that one. And also my other team name from last year was the very basic, but always incredible. I had Jalen Hurts and it was Hurts So Good.
Always a good one.
Can't go wrong there.
Always a good one there.
Thank you.
I did have a Jalen Hurts one.
Ooh.
Where did it go? Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's not that good. It's No Body, No Hurts. Like No Body, No Crime.
I like it.
I don't know. I was like, Hurts, Body, Crime. I guess it works. It is not entirely smooth, but you get the idea.
I like it. I have one for another Eagle.
Yeah.
This isn't a Taylor Swift one. This is just a player one.
Mm-hmm.
All Barkley, no bite.
Love that.
Thank you.
Dan's best friend. It all ties back to Taylor Swift.
You're so smart. And that's the thing. We're going to have a whole other Sabrina Carpenter album at the end of this week. Thank God.
Oh my God. Like literally next Friday.
Like that's insane.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. I have 2 based off of 2 different players, but they go with the same Taylor Swift song.
Okay.
The first one, I like wrote it down and then I went, this has definitely been used before. The All Tua Well.
Yes.
Had Tua.
Yes.
I feel like a lot of people did that. And like after I wrote it down, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely like not original. The other one is if you have Josh Allen and you have Allen Too Well.
Wait, I like that so much because I have a generic one that's Ball Too Well. And then like Sporty's version, like you put your name.
Yes. There was a lot of them that I was thinking of that I was just like, okay, you could do this. And then, Saquon's version or Christian McCaffrey's version or whoever.
Yes.
I also did, to go more generic, I did You Need a First Down, which I actually thought of that one on my own, and I was like, I sure somebody has done that, but I felt very proud of myself.
No, I really like that one. I've never heard that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, I have another generic one.
Mm-hmm.
Right where you sacked me.
Oh, that one hurts a little bit.
No.
That one puts like a little twinge in my chest.
Friends break up, friends get married.
Why did she turn into freaking Luke Combs there?
It's the sickness and the raspy voice. I also, my last generic one, meet me behind the ball.
Wait, that one's so cute. I love that.
Thank you.
One that I'm really proud of, but it's also really stupid.
Tell me.
For Justin Herbert, anti-Herbo.
I love that.
I was like, it like sounds weird, but it also is only literally one letter different. Anti-Herbo.
No, I love that. There's one that I have on here that I'm not proud of.
Oh.
I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure he'll get drafted and play for like at least 6 weeks. It's another 201.
Jesus. Oh, it was nice knowing you, Tua. What is it?
No, now I can't even say it because I just already disrespected him so bad, and I literally love him so much.
No, say it. I want to know what it is.
Tua.
I've already disrespected him. Oh, yeah. That is okay. Tua, we do love you here, and we wish you nothing but wonder and health and a long life.
It's out of love. I worry about him so much now.
Same, all the time.
Yes.
Oh, this is another good one. Instead of blank space, blank chase.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. And I also have You Belong with CD.
Like a lot.
Like, we don't love it. We can't love it.
Literally, the only reason I said that was because he's on the Cowboys.
Exactly, yeah. But he is a very high-ranked fantasy wide receiver. So
he's a phenomenal. That's the one area that I get tripped up on in fantasy because I'm like, do I want to ruin the chances of like having to root for the Cowboys to score points? And then vice versa. I'm like, every Eagles player is better than every player on here, which is wrong. You can't think like that in fantasy football. So yeah, that's where I get stuck. But also, you could be my fiance, who literally essentially drafted the entire Bengals offense last year to the point where he named his team the Bengals and won the championship.
You know, okay, here's a good question for you. If you could draft, other than the Bengals, if you could draft any full NFL team and like that team has to be your fantasy team, who would you pick other than the Eagles? But I mean, the Eagles would be a good choice though. Like they have a very solid team.
I think Ravens.
It's a good one.
Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. That's a strong team. I'm saying Ravens. Period.
No, that's actually probably the best there.
Oh, thank you.
I would say if I'm going to go different, I'll say the Bills.
That's fair.
Because they just got James Cook back, and you know, especially if you have Josh Allen as your quarterback. I love having Josh Allen as my quarterback. I'm going to do everything in my power to have Josh Allen as my quarterback in at least one league this year.
Sam, you just love Josh Allen.
I do, and it's so sad that Hard Knocks is not interesting to me this year. I want to be interested, and I'm just not.
Yeah.
Do you remember when like Hard Knocks was like the show?
Yes.
Like everyone tuned in on like Tuesday night or whatever and watched Hard Knocks.
Yes, it fell off.
It literally it was like right after we joined NFL Film.
We killed Hard Knocks?
We have nothing to do with that show. We did not even touch that show. We were just in the building where it was produced.
My first 2 weeks I was transcribing.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you did touch Hard Knocks then.
I did.
Oh, yikes. Oh no.
Sorry for killing Hard Knocks.
All right. I have one more.
Tell me.
Just because Jordyn, oh my God. Taylor
That's
Swift.
me. That's me.
Just because Taylor Swift brought up Jared Goff last week in her little thing. And I know he's a certified Swiftie. I've
Yes.
seen the videos. Shake it Goff. Easy peasy.
Love.
Easy freaking peasy.
I like that a lot. Wait, do I have any other on here? Oh, my 2 Chapel Roan ones. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Hotto, Debo.
Oh my God, I love that one.
And then this is not player related. Red Zone Supernova.
Oh, Jordyn, I'm taking that one.
Okay, do it.
I'm politely asking you if I can take that one.
I'm passing it off.
Perfect.
My Sabrina Carpenter one. That's that me espresso.
Ah, cute.
And
so
then
cute.
Olivia Rodrigo, kind of boring, but I just wanted to get her one in here. Get him backfield.
Cute. I like that. I literally just wrote down Red Zone Supernova so that I can remember it.
Yay!
I'm gonna make that one of my team names.
And I have one last one that I saw all over TikTok, but it's brilliant. Are you ready?
Yes.
The summer I turned Purdy.
That's adorable. That's adorable. Which I haven't watched today's episode yet, but I've heard it's gut-wrenching.
Yep, no, lock yourself in a padded room.
Oh my God. I literally, Sarah texted me in the middle of the workday and she was like, "Have you watched it yet?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "I don't know what to do with myself." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Team everyone except Conrad explodes. In the entire world. Or at least that weird freaking town.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, okay. I'm not ready for this. Okay, we have this very random and interesting thing NFL related to talk about before we talk about some NFL preseason stuff and things like that. We were talking about this. We were talking about this earlier before we went live, and there's been these rumors and there's these photos going around that Justin Herbert is dating Madison Beer. Now, for those that don't know, like me, I only found this out 27 minutes ago. Madison Beer is an artist who sings and is a very good singer. But according to Jordyn, she's not very good at performing. But she's a gorgeous human being. So that's really all you need to know.
She is one of, I think, I would say she hasn't hit like her Dua level, like that Dua Lipa level of like that shift in performance. Vocals out of this world insane. Beauty next level. I still am not convinced she's a real person.
Yeah.
So I literally texted Sam and I said, "Whoa, Justin Bieber and Madison
Bieber."
Oh God. I said Justin Bieber and Madison Herbert.
Hey,
where am I right now, guys? I'm on cold medicine.
Jordyn's actually on a lot of drugs right now, the legal kind.
Other planet. Oh,
yeah. Madison Bieber. I could see the confusion there in the brain. It is valid.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I texted Sam and said Justin Herbert and Madison Beer dating, like, whoa. And she literally responds and she goes, "This is an insane poll."
No, because really, like, let's be so honest. Justin Herbert, we love Justin Herbert. I've loved Justin Herbert since he got drafted. Like, so cute. So cute. Conventionally, though, not super attractive, I would say.
No, but
the hair was doing a lot for him.
He was. I had a sweatshirt like 2021 that said "All I Want for Christmas is Justin Herbert."
Yes, and my brother bought me a T-shirt that same year. That was "The Future is Herbert." So we were big into. We're still big into Justin Herbert. He unfortunately,
yeah,
literally, I'll always support him. He was my fantasy quarterback for like 2 years in a row. I was Herbie fully loaded for such a long time. But he unfortunately has the Philip Rivers curse, and there's nothing we can do about it. But Justin Herbert, again, just like a traditional looking man, cool. Like he's good looking, he's handsome, whatever. Then you have Madison Beer, who's like, she's like here, right? And Justin Herbert, I would think, is like here. So like that is a lot of space. How did that happen? So when I said that to Jordyn, I was just like, I think Madison Beer is like light years out of Justin Herbert's league.
Yes.
But he must be so funny.
I think there are very, very few people in her league, and she keeps dating these average, what are the kids saying? 6'7"?
Can I say something that is so almost 30 of me?
Please.
Okay, and also to be so transparent, I am considered a zillennial. I am the last year of millennial into the Z. So like I am kind of cool still, but I have my moments. I had to look up a video of a small younger person explain to me what the fuck 6'7" means, and I still am not entirely sure what it means.
No, I'm in the exact same boat. I watched a high school teacher, explain it to me. They were like, this is what it means. And I think what I took away from it is that it means like average, like mid. It's the new mid. 6'7", like right in the middle of the road.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can see that.
That's what I took from it.
I looked it up because fucking Jackson Dart must have taught it to Brian Dable. And Brian Dable said it in a press conference, and he goes 6'7", and I was like, bro, what the fuck does that mean? The only person I ever heard say that was Paige Beckers, and Paige Beckers is like so Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever that is. Like she's all in on all the trends. So I was just like, that means something, and that's a cool kid's thing to say, but I don't know what it means. Then Brian Dable is saying it, and I'm like, no fucking way. And I was like, Jackson Dart had to have taught him that because there's no way he even knows what he's saying.
No, that's actually hysterical. The clips of Jackson Dart have been making me laugh where he's like, what is an easy pass? Like,
I know. I was crying at that. He was like just going through the toll booths.
Yes.
And he was just racking up easy pass tolls because also it is a huge fine to go through an easy pass without like an easy pass toll without an easy pass.
I remember my GPS, I guess this was when it was training everyone like to convert to Easy Pass. And I had like just learned how to driving down the Jersey Shore. And it always said like, stay left. And I didn't have an Easy Pass that I always realized too late. And I drove through that thing like 5 times. Every time I was like, fuck, because I knew it was going to be an annoying ass ticket.
Yeah. No.
And now I have Easy Pass because I drive over the bridge every day.
Everybody needs an easy pass. If you live in the Northeast, you need an easy pass.
Yes.
There are other things. That's not a nationwide thing. I only learned that like 5 years ago. I thought it was like a nationwide thing. It is not. So
yeah, I just thought it was like you travel the country, you go through Easy Pass.
Your mother wants to know if you're sick.
Oh, yes, Mommy. I am sick. I stayed home from work today. I had to leave early yesterday. I've been a mess. I'm gonna be tough tomorrow though.
She's going to be okay, Joe. We're taking care of her.
Thank you. I have a Gatorade. I just inhaled this.
Informing Jordyn's mother via live podcast that she's sick and that she's...
I texted them. I guess I didn't.
Going back to Justin Herbert, Madison Beer for like a quick hot second. The pictures of them were on a music video shoot or some sort of set for something or a photo shoot, and he was just like there, and like he just looked so regular, and she was there, and I was just like, Justin, what are you doing running around? This is also not the first time he's been. Remember, he was rumored to be with Taylor Biscotti.
Yes.
From NFL Network.
Yes.
And everyone, and again at that time too, we were like, how did he pull that?
How's he pulling that?
No, for real though. We were like, what the hell? And also she was like significantly older. That was ever confirmed that they were actually in that relationship. But still weird.
He's got a quiet dating life, and he's out there just pulling beauties.
I mean, he's in LA. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, you can do whatever you want forever.
All he wants is to fish and grill. Let's be real.
You know, that's probably what it is. He's a little bit nerdy.
Yeah.
And he's really sweet. And you know what? He smokes meats. And you know, that would reel me in like I would be in there so fast.
And I saw a video of him mic'd up from the Chargers' social media accounts. That was the most, and again, like, we have loved Justin Herbert for years. That is the most personality I've ever seen from him. And I was like, he's funny, so nerdy.
So nerdy.
So nerdy, but so funny. And that will work.
No. I will say, the Chargers social media account was like the goated account, but recently every NFL team has been like stepping it up a notch, I think.
Yeah,
like,
it was always like Chargers, then Bills snuck up. Now the Ravens social media team, it's always their mini mics. The Ravens are funny.
Yeah, they're all doing them now. So there was the one that I posted on my Instagram story. It was the Jets and Giants combination practice, and they were listing all of the New York City boroughs.
I didn't see that one.
And like they are all like going, and Jackson Dart like comes up and he's just like, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Staten Island, and I was just like, oh my god, I feel like very perceived right now. I was like, Jackson Dart, who doesn't know what a fucking easy pass is, just said the word Staten Island, and I don't know what to do with myself.
Seems like he knows I exist.
Yeah, he was like, he knows that this island exists. That's number one. Number two, I live here.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. Which, talking about Jackson Dart, I would just love to gush about my new quarterback. Because
gush away, queen.
Oh my god. I went back and was watching our draft video for a little bit because I needed to feel happiness. And that is like what I do when I'm like sad. I just need to like watch Jordyn and I's content. I think we're so funny. So I go back and I just watch it.
Our draft video from 2023 is like my comfort video.
No, literally, I will sit there and I'll watch the full, what is it, like an hour long?
Yes.
I will sit there, I'll watch the whole thing. And then I'll go, I have no time to do anything.
And then our vlogs. I love the new vlog.
Yes, the vlog is a good one. But I went back and I was watching that draft video and I was watching how excited I was about Jackson Dart. And my god, I was at a wedding this weekend. And Saturday was the Jets Giants preseason game. And I was that person. I was sitting at the table with my phone and watching it, and I was like, this is a fucking preseason game, and I'm sitting here so stoked watching Jackson Dart like make plays and do football, and I'm like, it's like a shock. Like I feel like I just went like clear. Like I'm still trying to grasp everything because I am thrilled with how good he is.
No, I'm very excited for you, and for right now, I haven't seen anything, so I have no problem saying I hope it works out for you. If it starts working out for you, then I'm going to have to get mean, okay? So this is my warning.
That is okay. That's okay. We're allowed to get a little chippy with each other once the season's actually underway. But
yeah, for the last few years, it was like we were both shitty, and we were just like having a good time. And then Eagles, it's been like, I don't want to.
Did the Eagles win the Super Bowl this year?
Eagles won the Super Bowl, and
wow,
the Giants as competition. So I loved hanging out with Sam watching games because I was like, you have nothing to worry about. And now if she has things to worry about, then I have things to worry about. So then it's not as camaraderie. Then I have to be like, fight to the death, Sam.
Yes. We're gonna have to hate each other.
Just for a few weeks.
Just for a little, yeah. But I actually have
really good content. Imagine if we had like a Giants Eagles. Someone actually commented this on our TikTok, and I forgot to ask, where they said, like, have you guys ever discussed what would happen if there was an Eagles Giants NFC Championship game? I don't like, in theory, we would love to watch together. That may be too big for us to actually watch together.
I think that might be. There was actually, I can actually vividly remember a time where it was the Giants-Eagles Thursday night game, and it came down to the wire, and the Giants lost. And I like put my phone away because I didn't want to talk to Jordyn, and Jordyn actually didn't even text me. I think she felt bad for me.
I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, that was like when the Giants like like the Giants were not strong. And it was like all of a sudden you were like competing with us in this game and it like went down to the wire, right?
It might have been 2022, which was the year that we did win that playoff game. So
you guys just got hot at the end.
I think there was like a spree where things got really, really good. And I remember feeling like how amazing it would be for our season if we got a divisional win. And it was in prime time. And I was so excited and I was convinced. Actually, I think we made a bet and we didn't even follow through with the bet because we didn't want to hurt each other's feelings.
I don't even remember the bet.
Yeah, we were gonna say like you either had to wear a Giants hat or an Eagles hat or something like that. This might have been was that films? Was it that long ago? Maybe not. No, I don't think so.
I have no idea.
But there definitely was like we were talking about it and I remember you saying you were just like, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that this year for Eagles Giants games?
I mean, we can.
Oh, we were literally saying we were going to buy a jersey. Like, wasn't it an expensive bet?
Was it? I don't know about buying a jersey. I don't remember.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. But I was pretty upset about that. And that was a regular season game. So if it did come down to an NFC Championship game, there is a high possibility that Jordyn and I would just have to record ourselves separately.
Yeah.
And like divorced parents and then have to eventually come together and discuss.
I'm not going to lie. I was nervous watching the Eagles in the NFC Championship game last year with Sam when we weren't even playing the Giants, just because I was like, oh my God, I'm not watching with an Eagles fan. Is this going to, you guys know how superstitious and crazy I am. But me and Sam had planned all like playoffs. We're going to watch the NFC Championship game together. And then Eagles just kept going and it ended up being phenomenal. Oh, you're crunchy. Your sound's crunchy. Yeah. It's crunchy. I don't know if I'm crunchy or
not crunchy. Am I still crunchy?
No, you're not crunchy anymore. How many times can I say crunchy?
Okay.
No, you're gone. Wait, I can't hear anything. I see your lips moving. I can't hear you. You're disconnected. Your lips are moving.
Hello.
I'll just perform until Sam's back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, stay because
am I laggy?
No. Are you?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay. That was weird.
A little lag. Are you catching back up?
Okay, this is like my computer mic.
Yeah, you're fine.
There is a little bit of a lag, but it is what it is.
Touch of a lag. It's literally okay. Mom, thank you so much. I think I'm okay. I stocked up on Gatorade and medicine today. So
well done, Joe.
I'm literally going to be so strong.
So how are you feeling about Eagles preseason then?
Really good.
Nice.
We had one. Did you see the John Mechie trade?
It was so random.
So random. I have no idea why that happened. I'm not mad about it. But the only reason why I'm slightly mad is there's this one wide receiver that we have right now that I really, really, really want to make the 53-man roster. His name is Darius Cooper. And we watched him when we went to the Eagles' first preseason game against the Bengals. And then I got to see some clips of him from our second preseason game. I didn't watch the full game because I was visiting Abby in New York. But this kid is good. Like, has the makings, like, someone compared him to be, like, the next coming of A.J. Brown. And I think he has a lot of potential. And I also just think he was very respectful and cool and just seems like a great person as well as being super talented. But yeah, I really like him a lot. So that's been a bright spot. Yeah, and I need it to be like regular season. Like I'm like clawing at the bars of my
enclosure.
Thank you. I almost said encampment, and I was like, I don't even think that's a word.
I only know that because Catherine says that to me all the time, and so I've now picked up on it, and I've said that to my mother before.
I also, if I don't know if I've ever done it on the podcast, I probably have. I have this tendency, I just love words, and I just use them whenever I feel like it.
That is so funny that you said that because I went on a deep dive. I was looking for something on our TikTok today, and I watched that video of you saying omen instead of homage, and then I corrected you and then gave you the incorrect definition for omen, and it is one of the funnier clips, I think. I think that was so underrated. I thought that was so funny.
Because I think I went on to be like, yeah, like whatever Sam tells me, I just believe. So like I use a word incorrectly. She corrects me incorrectly, and I'm like, yeah, babe, like whatever you say, that's my truth.
No, yeah, it was, and like watching that video back, I was like, yeah, that was like some peak unsolicited times.
Oh, I love that. I'm crying. I've been crying this whole episode.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, overall, other than that, I feel like such a freaking weird singular fan. I've like not been paying attention to any other preseason things except for the Giants, which I'm like, who am I?
No,
Normally they're so bad that I have to focus on other things, but
one big piece of preseason news, Daniel Jones being named
that's right,
starting quarterback.
I made a TikTok yesterday about how it's not cool anymore to be mean to Daniel Jones. And then so many people commented being mean to Daniel Jones.
I was going to say, you've been able to be mean to Daniel Jones for a long time. Let's compare, like, imagine if Sam was in the Eagles fandom, because AJ Brown was literally asked on, you gave Daniel Jones, 4 years that he didn't deserve of like faith and
6.
I meant 4, like after you should have given up. Like the first
100%, yeah.
Yeah, of course. You were very, very respectful for 4 years. The Eagles just won the Super Bowl. AJ Brown was asked on the Part of My Take podcast, how many games into the season will Nick Sirianni be on the hot seat for like getting fired? And AJ Brown goes, it's not going to happen. But if we lost to the Cowboys week 1, they would be asking for him to be fired. Like that's how short the attention, and we're not going to lose to the Cowboys. Not in fucking world or timeline, but it's just funny to think about. You're much nicer.
I will say though, I think that's just me, because a lot of Giants fans are very mean to Daniel Jones.
No, I know it's you being an angel.
It's just me liking Daniel Jones as a person.
Yeah.
And I still do. And I literally, Jordyn, you did text me about this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then she said, she was like, oh, like, how do you feel about this? And I texted you, and then you asked me how I felt about it.
I said, how would you feel if all of a sudden he just starts bawling out?
Oh, that's right. And I said, I would be so happy for him and so proud of him, because now we have Jackson Dart, and it's like that like mutual breakup where your ex goes and does something else and they're performing well, and you're like, you know what? Good for you. It's like Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. Like real messy separation, but you know what? Looking out, you're like co-parenting. You're like, you know what, buddy? You know what, Danny? Proud of you, buddy. I'm so proud of you. I love him.
I can stop calling Tommy DeVito Danny DeVito now.
You probably still will.
I probably will.
Yeah. There's everyone's thinking that there will be every single quarterback in the Giants quarterback room will play in a game this season.
If I could bet on that on FanDuel, I would.
Yeah. Like we're gonna see Russ, and then there's gonna be this is what I think is gonna happen. And we can cut this later if it does. Okay. I think Russ is gonna start. I don't think Russ is gonna be that bad, but I think he's gonna do okay. And then I think he's gonna go down. like week 4 or 5. He's going to get hurt. And then you know what? They're going to be like, this is going to be like halfway through the game, they're going to put Jameson. And everyone's going to be like, why are we putting Jameson? We want to see Jackson Dart. But then everyone's going to be like, oh, but we love Jameis. Everybody loves Jameis. So we're going to watch Jameis play for like a hot second. And then Jameis is going to play so bad, like so stinky ass butt coolly, that they're going to take him out and they're going to put Jackson Dart in. And then there's going to be some crazy last week of the season where we're like, we don't need to play Jackson Dart. We're already in the playoffs. And then they're going to play Tommy DeVito.
I love this little vision that you have.
If that happens, I will shit my pants. I will lose it.
Literally, it's going to be like week 4, halfway through an NFL Sunday. I'm sitting on my couch. I'm going to watch Russell Wilson go down and be like, Sam, what Etsy witch did you
But yeah, I do think we're going to see Jackson Dart this year. And also, I have the necklace that he wears, that like funky thing that he's always got on. I have it open in a tab and I'm gonna buy it at some point.
That's iconic.
Yeah, it was his sister's. He stole it from his sister and he put it on. He was like, I like this, and then he never gave it back.
I did see the video of him with his nieces and nephews, and I thought that was very cute.
I will say, before we get into the last thing of our show today, which is some questions that you guys submitted for us, I just found out, and I have to fact check, and I was trying to fact check, and I wasn't doing a very good job. There is a video of a girl talking about how Jackson Dart cheated on her for a year and a half. And it's the only reason why I know about it is because I get so many Jackson Dart edits on my TikTok, and they start with her doing that, and then it like, you know, the song is like doom 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 doom. It's that edit. And it cuts from her saying like, yeah, he cheated on me for a year and a half. And then it cuts and it's like all Jackson Dart highlights. And I'm like, I found this out today. So now I'm like, I don't know how true that is. Obviously, it's just this girl saying that. She doesn't even say Jackson Dart, but everyone's using it. And so I'm like, I'm trying to fact check, but I'm doing a really bad job with it, which is not good. It is taking my female card away from me.
I need to know, because one, that would just be hysterical if they're using it. Like the NFL editors on TikTok, girls and guys, are crazy, because the guys will do shit like that and make these wild hype edits. I'm like, whoa, the girls, they're going to cut you open and leave you out to dry. The edits that I have seen where it's like so niche and so like they take an event like a player who was traded or like a really sad moment and they put it to the most gut-wrenching song that you've ever heard, and you're like crying over these edits.
Yeah, and Devo and Shower Handle, that's our girl.
Yep.
That is our girl. She gives us those gut-wrenching ones. That fucking AJ Brown one, that one really got me. The Daniel Jones one hurt me. There was, what was the one?
The
Randy Moss.
Andrew Luck.
Oh, the Andrew Luck one. I was thinking about Andrew Luck the other day. I think Andrew Luck is my Roman Empire.
I was just going to say that because I was also just thinking about Andrew Luck. And I was going to say that exact sentence. Like, is he my Roman Empire? Like, do I just randomly think about Andrew Luck often? And I do, because it's just like, the what if.
I think about Andrew Luck, I think at least once a week.
I would agree.
Yeah. Like, and it could be just a fleeting moment. It could just be something that I see that just reminds me of Andrew Luck.
You know what else I think about way too often? Phillip Rivers.
You know what? It's funny you say that. Like 2 weeks ago, they were doing like the Hall of Fame thing, and they had Antonio Gates doing his Hall of Fame speech, and he is sobbing on the podium talking about Phillip Rivers. And it just cuts to him, and there's Phil, golf hat, golf sunglasses, golf shirt, just like elbows on his knees, just like nodding, like, yeah, brother, thanks. Like, yeah. And I'm like, that man is crying. That grown man who viciously attacked people on a football field for years with you is crying, and you're just like, yeah, man, thank you. Love that.
He's truly one of a kind. But before we wrap up here, we do want to get through some of the questions that we have.
Yes. Yes, I have them on my phone. So you guys submitted a couple questions for us.
Woo!
Where do I put them? Oh, here they are. Okay. Are we going with I'll say who submitted what questions, right? We can do that.
Yeah.
Pull my little banner up. All right. So we did a little mailbag from my very best friend, Sarah Gain. She sent in a question. She said, who would win in an NFL trivia showdown between you and I?
Oh my God.
I feel like it is very even.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only thing is it depends how far back it goes.
I was just going to say, if we're going like past,
Sam would have me beat.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Were
is
you
it
saying
because I'm older than you?
No, I just feel like you have a few extra years.
So it is because I'm older than you.
You were aware before me. It's not our fault.
I gained consciousness earlier than you did, yes. I guess I do know a few things because my brother is like really into like history stuff. So like he tells me things and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like really start locking in until like high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, no, I feel that.
So when I was young, like I was aware, like I knew big things. I knew when things were happening, when things were good. But like actual trivia, like if you were asking me like specific questions, probably no.
Yeah, no, it's, and I think we actually, remember we were in that trivia league for a little while and we
thought it was going to be like more,
like we were struggling.
Me and Sam did this and we were in dead last. And then they were like, you guys want to come back? And it took like 12 weeks. And we were like, no, we don't want us back. We unfortunately. And then do you remember? We didn't end up winning, but we were playing this one team and we were like cooking for a minute. Like we had them nervous. They ended up beating us. But then they made a comment like, I can't believe we're losing right now. Slow down. Slow the fuck down.
Pause. I can hear you.
Yeah, we can all hear you right now. It's probably still on YouTube.
Let's just put this into perspective really quickly. There was a question, because there was like the sports, but then there was also just like generic trivia. And there was a question about a country, and it was like, what country that starts with the letter I? And I messaged Jordyn in the Zoom chat, and I was like, China!
That doesn't start with an I.
She starts typing back. She's like, that doesn't start with an I, you dumbass. I was literally like, it was like immediate. I was like, yeah, China. And she was like, no. I think it was like Indonesia or something like that. I don't even remember what the question was. Oh my God. We were beside ourselves. It was so funny.
The questions that they were like, oh, here's a college football category. And I was like, okay, buckle up. And they're like, in what region was this team? And I'm like, I don't freaking know.
Yeah, we were really bad at that trivia. We should do our own trivia.
Slay Queen, we should. Slay?
That would be a lot of fun. We could do a trivia.
I would love that.
All right, so to answer the question, I think Jordyn and I would be fairly much the same current day.
Yeah.
But we'll give me the edge for the old stuff because I'm old. I'm just messing with you. All right, the next one, super simple question. It comes from actually my friend who's also is originally Michael's friend. He's my friend now. Mike, of course. Shout out Mike. He asked, is Joe Flacco elite? And my answer is yes.
Wait, do you remember we talked about this on the podcast before because me and Brian got in a big debate over who should be in the Hall of Fame, Matt Ryan or Joe Flacco. And he said Matt Ryan and I said Joe Flacco.
Absolutely. And I think you texted me and you were like, who? And I was like, Joe Flacco.
No, literally. And I didn't even give her context. I said, you know what? I'm going to phone a friend that I know for a fact is going to back me up 100%. And I literally just texted Sam and I said, Joe Flacco or Matt Ryan. And she was like, what kind of question is this, Joe Flacco? And I said,
yeah. I don't think you even said in the Hall of Fame. I think you just said Joe Flacco or Matt Ryan.
I gave zero context. I said pick one.
Yeah, and I was like, Joe Flacco.
One dies.
Yeah. No, but it's Sophie's choice, Joe Flacco, you know? Like, sorry, Matty Ice. I do love Matt Ryan, though.
No, I do too. But literally, when it comes down to it, Super Bowl win.
Yeah. And he's 40 years old, and he just won the fucking quarterback battle in Cleveland.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I saw someone tweet out where they were like, the Bengals will kick off their season playing against Joe Flacco, which was also the same exact thing that we posted 20 years ago. And I was like, that's disgusting.
That's hilarious, actually. Yep. I love that. Yep. I love that so much.
And has he gone through the entire, did he ever play on the Steelers?
Has he gone? No. I don't, hold on. Something in the back of my brain is saying yes.
Right?
While there have been discussions, no. I don't think so, because that would have been crazy. We would have remembered that because if he went from the Ravens.
Right? I still feel weird with him on the Browns, but.
That's true, but I feel like it's less weird.
Ooh. Here we have a real-time question.
A word?
What are your guys' non-NFC East playoff predictions? Dunt. At this point in time, I don't know, like, in depth, but I'll give like some AFC, like Ravens are my team to the Super Bowl from the AFC coming into this year.
Fuck.
But they are always my team, essentially. So
well, that's what how many years have I been saying that I think the Bills are going to the Super Bowl, right? A lot of years, like at least 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
And like, unfortunately, I feel like I don't want to get caught again. Actually, last year, I think I said Ravens Lions last year. That's what I said.
Did you? I know we compromised at the end of the year where I was like, this is what we are collectively going to root for. And you were like, fine.
It was Ravens Bills.
No, it was Eagles Bills.
Eagles Bills. And we were like, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we would each win there.
Yes.
Ravens Bills. Oh my God, my brain is mush.
I called Justin Herbert, Justin Bieber, and Madison Herbert.
I'm trying to think. I think I'm going through like the divisions in my brain. I think, and I'm not trying to be biased or anything, I think that the Giants make the postseason this year. I don't think it's going to be it's not going to be a division win in there, but I think they're going to be a wild card team.
Okay.
And I know I've said that many times over the past couple of years, but you know what? This year I actually mean it.
My hot take is the Panthers are going to be a wild card team.
Snaps. Love that.
Thank you.
Love that. I'm trying to, now I need to like look at NFL divisions because I'm like blanking on.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't picture the playoff bracket. I think Eagles are going to win the division. Yeah. I think Bucs are going to win their division. I
think that division is really up in the air.
I do too.
I think
I can't tell you all of it because I'm going to have a YouTube video coming out in about a week and a half where I go through all of my division breakdowns.
Oh, love that for you.
Thank you.
Love that for you.
Also, do want to know what I love so much that I recorded an entire YouTube video and the last 4 minutes of it didn't get saved to my memory card just for some fun reason. So I have to refilm it this week.
Love that. Love that. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, the freaking Falcons are like, they're committed to Penix now. Like, that could shift it up a little bit this season. Like,
it could get crazy.
Bijan, like, what about the Bears? I think the Bears are going to turn it around.
Like, I've been saying that for like 2 years, though.
I don't know.
I really thought last year they were going to do something.
You know who I don't care about? The NFC West.
No.
I don't care about them at all.
No.
Like, not even a little bit.
The North? Potentially.
Yes.
The most competitive division in football.
And it has been like that for a while. It has been like that for a while.
Do we have any other questions?
Yes. Okay, this is from Bor Baker 42. If the movie Yesterday happened. Wait, if the movie yesterday happened to you, wait, I'm having a stroke. Hold on.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna say he wrote y'all, or the person wrote y'all, so I have to say y'all because I can't formulate words.
Okay.
If the movie yesterday happened to y'all with Taylor Swift, what would you do?
What's yesterday?
I don't know. I wonder if he means the podcast. It might be the podcast. It might be like if Taylor Swift was on our podcast or something like that.
We'd be dead.
Yeah, actually, it would just be a live stream of just Taylor Swift sitting there looking at you guys because we would have passed out on the floor.
Also, not me just Googling yesterday in all capital letters and dumbass AI going, yesterday is the day before today, and highlighting.
That AI was just like, you fucking stupid. Like, that, what do you mean yesterday?
Like, okay, you don't have to be rude about it. I'm sick. Jeez.
The same person also commented another question and said, are the Seahawks going to toil away in mediocrity for the near future, or do we have a chance? Sounds like a Seahawks fan.
I mean, the only problem is, like, you guys no longer have, you brought in Sam Darnold, but you don't have DK Metcalf anymore. However, I do feel like their wide receiver room was deep. Like, they still have Jackson Smith and Jigba, correct?
Yep. And Geno?
No, Geno's in.
Oh, fuck, he's in the Raiders. Wait, Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
Yes, but it's okay. No, and then Tyler Lockett. Didn't they lose him too? I think they lost DK and Tyler Lockett.
Where's Tyler Lockett?
AI, if you give me sass again.
This is going to be a Ryan Tannehill all over again. They're going to be like, he retired.
No, he's on the wait, crazy. He's on the Titans.
Whoa!
Yeah, so now they bring in Sam Darnold, but you lose DK, you lose Tyler Lockett. So I unfortunately think, because, like, remember, in Minnesota, Sam Darnold had Justin Jefferson. Like, I do think Sam Darnold is a decent quarterback. He proved us all wrong last season, but you need some strong pieces around to bring that out. I don't know if Seattle has that right now, but I'll keep rooting for Sam Darnold.
I love Sam Darnold, and I will root for him. I think that he's going to show you that little bit of Sam Darnold life in Seattle, but I don't know. I'm going to go off of what Jordyn said. I don't think there's going to be a lot going on over there. All right, we got 2 more questions. One of them came in via text message from Catherine, who is currently watching. Hello, Catherine. She was going off of the movie question. She said, alternate question. If the movie Stuck in the Suburbs happened to you, what would you do? Do you know Stuck in the Suburbs?
No.
Divorce. I can't believe that. I think that is.
Yes, I love this movie.
Okay.
I didn't know that's what it was called, but every time
Undo the divorce.
Yeah. No. Put the papers in the shredder.
Shred the papers.
No, I loved this movie.
Okay. So good. So I'm assuming if we were put in the position where, like, what's his name? Jordyn?
Yes.
Is his name Jordyn?
Yes. Because I remember being like, ha.
Same name. So, like, if we somehow got stuck with Taylor Swift in Stuck in the Suburbs plot line, no, but she would become our friend.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, we would. Oh, Jordan Cahill. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. That was the name. I'm getting, like, full updates via text here. And no, I think that we would be, like, freaking out like they had kind of do in the beginning, but I think, like, we would, like, gather ourselves and be like, she's just a girl. Yes. We're just girls. And we would all just be girls together.
I think it would be a little bit of the, oh my God. And then I would sit down and be like, you're going to become our best friend for the rest of our lives.
Mm-hmm. Like, be so cool.
We would literally just, like, it doesn't have to be a whole big thing where people are chasing us all over. We would be like, come to our house. Let's make some sourdough.
Queen.
We
will, like, every time I go visit Jordyn, she freaking, like, Uber Eats me freaking Wawa. And every time I'm just so happy. And you know what? We'll just be like, Taylor, sit down. We'll just order some stuff from Wawa and hang out and chill. And we could watch Happy Gilmore 2 if you want to see Travis.
Yeah, let's watch The Boyfriend.
Yeah.
We'd have a good time. All
right, last question here is from Tara Vaporidis. I hope that's how you say your name. I'm so sorry if that's wrong. But what got you ladies into football? And then in parentheses, love your podcast, by the way. Thank you so much, Tara. Jordyn, what got you into football as we wrap up our live show today?
My mom's probably still watching. She's the one. I grew up in a football household. My parents are divided. They are literally and figuratively divorced in terms of my mom's Eagles, my dad's Washington. My mom won me, and that's where we land.
Yes, that is where we land. Yeah, I was same with me, but with my dad. And originally, my brother really wasn't into sports when we were younger, but I was super into sports. And my dad grew up a Jets fan, but he had ties to the Giants organization and due to work. And I said, that team's winning championships. And I really like the color blue a lot. And so I went with the Giants. And I think despite the turmoil I've experienced recently, I think that was the right pick because they're still pretty bad, the Jets there.
Yeah, no. I think you did good. I think I'm very happy with I could have been a Washington fan. I'm very happy with my choice. I think I was made for this fandom, whether we're good or bad. Also, the last thing I'll say, there was a TikTok going viral of some guy being like, literally just, if you need to fight anyone, like put 12 people or 12 women from Philly and they'll handle any situation that you want. Someone commented and tagged me and said, I think Sporty could handle this alone. That's all I wanted to hear in life.
No, you could. Somebody just disrespecting Jalen Hurts in the street, and Jordyn in her 110-pound body would be like, you said what?
You're going down.
As someone who has physically held Jordyn, actually, I could just use you like as a thing. I can like toss you at people. And it would knock them out. We'd actually be a pretty good superhero duo, I think.
You know what? We should stop podcasting and start fighting crime.
Yes, Sporty Jordy and Sam.
No, and the girl who talks sports.
The girl who talks sports. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in years. The OGs know who the girl who talks sports is. I will not explain any further.
That's hysterical. Well, guys, we can't thank you enough for being with us on our live episode, for subscribing and supporting. We love being able to do this. We are so, so excited for this upcoming season, and we have so much fun stuff planned. So if you love this live episode, make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, keep subscribing because we can do this again when we hit 700. Guys, we're already moving. We're at like 618. Like, this is crazy. And if you don't already, make sure to follow us on all of our socials so you can see all of the pictures that we've been talking about. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at the Unsolicited_podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Sam and Jordyn. And then I strongly recommend do not listening to the audio for this podcast because it's my sniffly episode. But if you choose to do so, we are also available wherever you get your audio podcasts.
So slay, girl.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much again, and we will see you next week.
Yes, bye.
Bye.